Honorable Speaker, I've been in this House since the 11th Parliament under the new Constitution. And we approved commissioners here, led by Madam Sarah Serem. When they sat, they took their business as the business of dealing with this Parliament. After that, Honorable Speaker, we again approved the second SRC commission under this Constitution. And Honorable Speaker, you remember the first commission had people like Olo Aringo, who started the Parliamentary Service Commission. Immediately went there, he forgot about the role of Parliamentary Service Commission and was leading SRC in encroaching into the mandate of the Parliamentary Service Commission. Honorable Speaker, the last commission, this one which is going out, which has just gone out, Dalmas Otieno Anyango, and Honorable Mbui and others will confirm to you how eloquent Dalmas used to be seated from where my brother is seated there, about the place of Parliament, how remuneration should be organized. He immediately went into that commission, hitting back at Parliament became his business. I wanted to say, Honorable Speaker, that I don't know whether it is the Salaries and Remuneration Commission which is cast or the people we send there. I wanted to pray, Honorable Speaker, that now that we are sending a new team, may they be alive to the fact that as Parliament, we've done everything to enable them discharge their mandate. Honorable Speaker, the Salaries and Remuneration Act is very detailed coming from this Parliament in terms of their mandates. How they need to do job evaluation, how they need to peg, salaries to the roles of the various bodies, how they need to harmonize salaries so that people performing same roles and functions unequally. But Honorable Speaker, that has not been happening. Honorable Speaker, I wanted to request these commissioners, if ultimately approved, that they avoid the jinx of the past, where the Salaries and Remuneration Commission has been encroaching into the mandate of the other commissions. Honorable Commission, for purposes of protecting Parliament, we have Parliamentary Service Commission. And the mandate of Parliamentary Service Commission to deal with matters, welfare and facilities for Parliament is constitutional. You still get the Salaries and Remuneration Commission issuing gazette notices prescribing, Honorable Speaker, even the amount of tea. If you remember the gazette notice for the 12th Parliament, even the number of cups of tea members of Parliament should be taking in a committee, not knowing some of us don't even take the number of cups of tea. Issues of per diem, issues of allowances. And so you have such issues going to court. And when they go to court, the monies we budget for operations and maintenance of the Salaries and Remuneration Commission is now being used in wars over remuneration between government agencies. I wanted to request the Commission that incident has also affected the judiciary. And I don't know why Salaries and Remuneration Commission would not respect the jurisdictional territory of equal coordinate commissions like JSC. JSC is also dealing with matters facility, matters welfare. But you get Salaries and Remuneration Commission telling judges who want to sit together and conference, most of those judges who sit in a bench, that this is the amount of money you are going to spend. You cannot have per diem if you go conferencing, and that is delaying bench determination. The determination of those cases in which more than one judge have to sit somewhere, together and deal with them. You need a judge. You have a judge from Malindi, a judge from Busia. They are convening in Nairobi. A judge cannot travel because Salaries and Remuneration Commission, not knowing how the judiciary operates, is encroaching the mandate of JSC. I wanted to say, Honorable Speaker, that beyond the law, we have really facilitated this commission. This is a commission, Honorable Speaker, which people thought should be part-time. Because how long should it take a commission to determine and harmonize the pay for various state bodies? In spite of that thinking, as members of Parliament, we said, Honorable Speaker, that this commission shall never be part-time, because the remuneration levels of various, cadres of government and public servants need to be reviewed constantly. I wanted to say, Honorable Speaker, that we are supporting this commission. They'll continue to operate full-time. They will be restricted to their mandate, and we will support them with a budget as required by Article 249 of the Constitution so that they perform their role. But we need to urge the Commission, unlike the other members before, to avoid this situation where there is to be litigation, there is to be hitting at Parliament. Honorable Speaker, let me just ask the members, Why, for instance, should the salary of a cabinet secretary be beyond the salary of a member of parliament? It is because when you look at the Constitution, Honorable Speaker, for the judiciary, there is a statement saying that the remuneration of a judge shall not be changed to their detriment. The remuneration of commissioners, Chapter 15 commissioners, cannot be changed to their detriment. We don't have similar provision for parliament. That should not allow SRC to make the remuneration of members of parliament or state officers serving in parliament something as a ping pong. Honorable Speaker, we are being embarrassed. Each time we have election, you return, there is a new remuneration. You sat in the 10th parliament, Honorable Speaker, and you remember the pay for a member of parliament was over 1 million, so about 1.2. And Honorable Speaker, it was not subject to any taxation. We come to the 11th parliament, it is 630. We come, Honorable Speaker, to the 12th parliament, it was moved, you remember, Honorable Speaker, to 510. And we had to go to court. And when it is pegged at 510, against all public servants and employees of government, it is only parliament they are telling you will not have annual increment. So we need harmony in spite of the law, because the Salaries and Remuneration Act and the Constitution still says that you will harmonize. I mean, Honorable Speaker, as the head of this institution, you are the third in command of the state. You are a member of parliament. If you are there, why do we have an evaluation in terms of job evaluation by SRC, putting members of parliament at cadre 43, so that we are earning even less than PSS? We are earning less than CSS. How then do you oversight them? We sit, we approve them, but they sit there. We want to tell these incoming members that on my part, I will signify my approval and I'm going to vote for approval. But really, let us go back to work. Let them not just sit there. But remember, we put them as full-time so that these things can be harmonized, and we need a peaceful relationship. If there are cases, like the President said, where you have a commission suing the other, they are unnecessary. Let them be withdrawn so that Honorable